Jeez, Luis, that was a switch around from being like, oh, I'm sleepy and tired after gymnastics to like, whoa, let's get a cup of coffee and do some juggling, switching,
Exactly.
twitching.
Exactly. That's my job. Now you get it.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So, being that this is an interview,
Yeah.
who is Stian Stinaldo?
It's funny you ask because Stian Stinaldo, that's me. And who am I? Well, I'm a young 33-year-old uh, multi-artist, entrepreneur, living human being, survivor of a lot of different crazy stuff.
What is this crazy stuff? Tell us your story.
Well, I'm not quite sure where to start, or I'm kind of like it's so broad. You have to like maybe specify or ask in a different way if it's possible.
What has made you you? What has shaped you to become who you are today?
That is a much better question that I really would like to answer. I think the combination of all different stuff that I've been through in life, uh, all it's so much stuff. The one thing that's kind of like made Stian Stinaldo to the guy I am today is actually my trip to Nepal in 2018.
I think that's the photo we're using on stream actually.
No, I'm looking at the stream right now actually, and that's the photo who is on the top of Galdhøpigg in Norway in 2019.
Nice. That's a nice photo.
Thank you. It's actually one of the highlights of 2019. And by the way, I just need to be straightforward. I don't have like this regular filter people usually have. So when I talk, I just talk because I want to talk, and I talk that's what's on my mind and what I feel and what I think, and I hope that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
That's good. So the reason I say this is because I'm th this photo means a fucking lot to me because I'm actually getting teared up thinking about it because I really wished I could tell my grandmother that I made that trip, but she passed away or died 3 days before she was going to be 93 years old, and that was like 2.5 months before we made that trip. And
Dude,
I
I'm
was
sorry,
really
man.
looking forward to, no problem. I was really no, looking forward to tell her about that trip because she's been there with my grandpa, and they have told me so much about this trip, and it's but I really like um, I really like a lot of things in the world, but I'm really sure that whatever doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, and you need to focus on the positive and the negative.
Definitely. Definitely. What else negative have you experienced in order to see the positive more clearly?
Well, I saw the cool, amazing startup Roots of Gaia talk you did and posted on Facebook, and you talked a lot about being drugged and stuff. I have a lot of different relationships and experiences from past so-called friends that I would really just like to call people who use you for their benefits. And I've been drugged, been put behind the vehicle of a car and did a front collision with a semi-trailer, survived that. And I've also been drugged in different kinds of scenarios, and I'm also been able to kind of cut out a lot of the stupid drinking, because I remember you said something about drinking. Oh hell yes, I love to drink before as well, but from the New Year's Eve from 2018 into the year 2019, I almost died. I mixed some alcohols called absinthe and Jägermeister. That's not a good combination to mix, I can tell you firsthand. I woke up at the hospital in Kristiansand, and after a couple of days of pulling threads to find out what the fuck actually happened, I found out that me and a friend was having a good time, but then I was going to the city of Mandal to celebrate with the New Year's Eve rockets and all this, but I never get to see the rockets because apparently three police officers threw me to the ground, put me in this, I just call it the cookie car, and they drive me up to something we call in Norway legevakta, like an ambulance place. And they told me, oh, we can't have him. He's too much. So they drive me to the hospital in Kristiansand, and there I wake up the day after with no keys, no clothes, no cell phone, no nothing. That was a fucking wake up call for me.
I can imagine. Did those experiences teach you anything? Like, did you learn some insights from those experiences?
Yeah, I learn a lot of different stuff. I'm pretty sure I have I had this friend. We did computer gaming back in the days when I was like 14, 15, 16 years old, and he had this. I really love quotes and statements from people, even if they're not smart or like educated or something. And he had this amazing quotes that he made, and I think he made it, and that is, once an addict, always an addict. Because in that I interpreted that in that way. If you're addicted to something that's not healthy and good for you, you should be addicted to something that is good for you and you can grow on. So right now I'm addicted to myself. I love myself. I love who I am becoming. I love the way I think. I love the way I understand the world. I love the way people they think that they know me, but I actually I just love being alive now, because I can just appreciate so much more after being pulled through so much shit.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's crazy. What happened to the sound?
This is why I need to just change my entire operating system, because this is what Windows 10 does to streams. It just cuts out the microphone. That's pretty awesome.
Okay, so now I just put the sound back on from the stream he has, and I can hear when he talk.
This is interesting. Let's see if I can change your default in. Let's see here. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, that's better, because
Because
then I can turn off the other sound.
yeah, so you can hear me right now.
Yes.
Cool. So what I was saying, because or before Windows 10 fucked me over, is that habits is, even if it's good or bad, like smoking habit is kind of hard to get from, and biting your nails kind of hard to get from. But if you start to do one thing and you do that one thing, that 1% each day, that's gonna communicate. That's gonna compound into something bigger. So if you just do a bad thing, one bad habit, like want to eat junk food, want to have a burger, whatever, and you do that once every day until it's not a problem anymore, you do it automatically, you've already created this bad pattern. And if you do the same thing with something you want to do, like playing the guitar, doing whatever the fuck you want in life, and doing that 1% each day is going to compound into something that you can't even imagine, because it's just going to go into automatic mode. You're going to learn something through muscle memory and learning while you're doing this thing that you love, and then boom, new person. So yeah, addicts could, or addictions can work both ways.
Yeah, that's so true, brother. I really like, as I have said at least 2 times now, I really like quotes, and I really like to have good kind of like smart but not too smart and influential people in my life to look up to. And when I say that, I mean like, for instance, Buddha have a lot of good quotes, and also Albert Einstein has a lot of good quotes. Even the president of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, have some good quotes. So I really think it's important to get to get it in your brain that close to 95% of what you do day to day basis is based on habits.
Definitely, it's like 99%. But wouldn't you like to know the reason behind the quote instead of just knowing the quote? Like knowing the ingredients instead of just knowing how to bake the cake?
Yeah, sure. Care to elaborate on that?
For instance, I feel like quotes is a good motivator. They're good as affirmations, and you can learn something. Like if the quote really resonates with you, you're going to learn something from that quote because you know why the individual that said that quote thought that way. So you kind of know why they reached that quote. As if, like, when I say you have to go through the shit, like that's my quote, because you have to deal with the shit in your life in order to become the human that you want to be, right? You need to learn the
You want to hear
insights.
my quote?
Yeah,
My quote is, "Don't stay too long in your comfort zone because then you kill all your dreams."
yeah. I mean, yeah. See, I know what you mean by that quote, because you need to actually get out there and just challenge yourself. You can't stay in the comfort zone because you're
Yes,
never going to grow. So that's what I mean. Like, reading quotes alone is all well and good, but knowing the wisdom behind the quote, learning through the insights you deal with from your pain is that much more valuable. Like going through your life and just seeing, okay, what did I do wrong here? How can I improve on that? What did I learn? How can I implement that in my life and become a better person?
absolutely. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
So
So,
for instance, just to throw back a little on the comfort zone and stuff, I established or started my own company, or in Norway we call it enkeltmannsforetak, because I'm working alone. I started that in kind of like the wrong end of how you usually do it. Usually you have like a plan, a business plan, a strategy plan, and steps from like 1 to 12 and stuff, how you go it. But also I learned that in for me, sometimes the best is just to try and fail and go, and you learn along the way. So I started the company and registered it in like the Norwegian systems, Brønnøysund, in 2018. But I didn't do any work on the company in 2018. I did one work on the company in 2019, and in 2020 I established a Facebook page. I started to connect a little bit with the businesses around the local city. I started to connect with some people that maybe can influence me and get more contacts maybe around the world. And I also started to bring back connection with the friend I got in Nepal, who is developing apps. So I have a lot of balls in the air, and I'm really glad I can juggle. But right now it's so many balls. I'm like, holy moly!
yeah. That, but what is your value? Like, what is your
Yeah, That's a good question, and I'm struggling to find a easy and just simple one-centered word answer for it. But I'm thinking what one of the trainers at the gymnastic told me today. She said to me that, Stian, I just love it when I saw that you shared that video on Facebook when you did magic in this kindergarten some years ago. The only thing I would like to say, you should cut it shorter because of the attention span and how long people are looking on Facebook and stuff. But I really love it because you're glowing. So to answer your question, I think one of the things that are Stian Stinaldo is the passion to be able to use my energy for good and for entertaining and for education and for teaching children to use their ligaments or like fingers and bones and arms and legs and to keep balance. I think it's kind of like one of my passions is to wake people up. And another passion for me is to make people understand you have to do at least three things, different things in life. One, so you can make money. One, so you can keep yourself healthy, physical and mental. And one, to get you to like connect with people. That's why my company is called 3SM.
The
Yeah,
thing just
by the
went
way,
out again.
by, by, by the way, you said when you talked about FML, fuck my life in the different ways.
Yeah.
I'm also having a little bit thought of the 3SM. I've written down a lot, but I haven't figured out the best what you call faucet or best fact for it. But I think right now 3SM, it's many meaning on it, but because 3SM is also three, I have three S's and an M in my name, but it also stands for you have to have three things to focus on in life, and you have to have three like mental, physical, and social, and you also have to have like uh, um, S stands for success and M for mantras.
I see. Cool. But is this something that you found for yourself, or is this something that really resonates with you as who you are because you are the product of what you bring to the world?
This is something that I got from inside of myself through meditation and through the trip to Nepal and through personal development and personal history and personal failure and personal pain and personal scars and all the shit I've been through.
Yeah. What do you if you were to say three values that describe you as a person or as a soul, what would those three things be? Like a feelings.
Oh, that's good and also kind of a deep mental grasp for me to like dive into right on it. But if I should say on the top of my head the three things, I would probably say um, respect, love, and passion.
Respect, love, and passion.
Yeah, like I'm not quite sure if passion is a not good enough word for it. Maybe like uh, respect, love, and energy, or just like uh, right now I'm flatting out a little because it's been a busy day at the gymnastics work, but
Yeah, yeah, no worries.
uh,
We
but
just,
I'm but I'm really I really think that I have kind of how do you say ADHD, ADD plus plus. I feel like I'm in a combination of a Duracell battery and a firestorm.
Yeah, yeah. But you what? Well, okay, what do you do for relaxation? Relaxation, like when you are trying to rewind or unwind. What do you do to just chill?
What I do to chill?
Yeah.
Um, Usually I'm reading books and listening to audio books, and sometimes I'm usually no, that's not sometimes. Uh, most most of the times every day I'm using gratitude affirmations, relaxations, audio tracks.
Do you feel like those affirmations are working? What do they the affirmations like say? What is the actual affirmation?
Well, it depends on the day because it depends on what I would like to manifest into my subconsciousness. For
And
instance, right now,
what do you want to
for
manifest into your subconscious?
for instance, right now, I'm manifestation is saying something like uh, you can be a millionaire. You already know how to handle all the money because I have some prospects and some ideas of how to maybe turn around a lot of the things that I have in my head down on paper and furthermore into planning. And if that's going to be successful, that I'm then I think suddenly I'll be able to see money just fly my way.
I see. So money is the main thing you're trying to manifest.
Right now, it's the focus of my manifestation, yes.
Has the manifestations worked?
So far, they have, but I haven't been focusing on money before. I've been focusing on getting my head and my life together, and things are lining up good.
Yeah. How would you explain the feeling of money?
Well, there is this good quote that my parents usually taught me when I was a child, something like money won't buy you happiness, but it's better to cry in a Ferrari than to cry in the streets.
Would a Ferrari make you happy?
No, I don't think so.
What
It's
would make you
just a
happy?
quote. What will make me happy? That's actually a good question. I'm not quite sure if I will be able to answer that uh, per today.
That is a very good
Uh,
question. That is something that you have to think about.
yeah,
Really deep.
absolutely.
If would you find out what makes you truly happy, what makes you feel happy, if you try to focus every ounce of energy towards that one thing, you're not going to find exhaustion and you're not going to be fatigued. You're not going to be tired. You're going to go gung ho every day, all day, just to do what you're thinking or just to do what you love. And when you do what you love, you're not going to be manifesting about money because money is going to be gravitated towards you because of your gratification towards doing what you love. Basically, that's how manifestations work.
Yeah, that's really true, brother. So to flip the coin the other way to ask you what would make you really happy?
Family. I yesterday I basically learned that because of my blood clot, my DVT basically, the
Yeah,
inoperable blood clot, I can die within 3 seconds. I haven't thought about that for more than 10 years, but Dwayne The Rock Johnson just lost his father to the same condition. So I
yeah,
was
that's true.
thinking, okay, if I was to die tomorrow, I need my kids to know what I feel. I need them to know who I am, and I need to teach them who I was as their father and as a human being on earth. So I'm gonna create my legacy where I basically record my thoughts that my children can watch when they get older, so that they can get to know their father and then know what I did for them while I was alive. because I might die tomorrow. So I have this goal, my dream, my happiness, my everything I want in life is within my family. The compassion, the love, the freedom that we are sharing right now is inexplicable. And I have done everything I can for my family and I will continue to do so until I die, which is why I don't manifest for money. Money comes to me because I am manifesting for my family and love.
Yeah. Well, there is this thing that's I can't say relatable as with you because I'm not, I can't say that I'm have a blood clot or this condition or anything like that, but I've I was I almost died in a fire accident when I was 14 and a half years old, and today I'm 33 and I'm still operating on that fucking shit. And I'm fucking pissed at the system because they're using so fucking long time. And I'm going to back to Bergen in the next month actually because I still have pain 24/7 just to move my fucking head. So I'm kind of pissed as well as I'm also trying to focus on the manifestation and my gratitude and compassion and my happiness because I actually do 100% love myself. I've decided to love me because I know that I want to stay with me for the rest of my life. I don't care that women don't look at me and say, "Oh, look at him like this or that," because it. I think, in my humble opinion, it all starts with yourself. If you don't love yourself, how can anybody else do? That's at least my opinion.
That's my opinion too. If you love yourself and you don't have anything to hide basically in your authentic self, then you'll be able to love others to a much higher degree, which will also mean that they will love you. Like for instance, I say hi to everyone I meet on the street even though they're a stranger because I love myself enough to have the confidence to just go out there and say hi to everyone because I love the world. So when you come from a place of love and you don't have anger, because anger is also one of those habits. If you have anger in your life every day, if you keep on doing that for a long period of time, you're going to live in anger and you're going to feel like a victim and you're not going to be manifesting the things you need in life. So basically, what you need to do is be grateful to be alive and just love. And if the system, because the system is corrupt and there's a lot of shit that is going on within the system, you have to figure out ways to support yourself and dislodge from the system and just take matters into your own hand. Because
That's
if,
really true.
yeah, that's why we are free right now. Because if I was to wait on the government to support me, I would still be in a small apartment in the middle of a town with no job, no future, and no money, and a fucking arm that would probably have killed me by now if I didn't take matters into my own hands.
Yeah. Respect and love to you, brother, because
But
there
you can
is
do the same.
the. I said respect and love to you, brother,
Yeah.
just for being authentic, true, and open, and honest, and daring. And I started just to go back to the fact that I'm actually on Twitch now. I started Twitch 3 days ago, and I'm just like, I just think that wow, if it's possible for me to actually combine talking, the passions that I have of the mental and physical, and also combining that with the 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 circus juggling entertainment stuff that I want to do as well. I see so much prosperity. I see so much happiness. I see so much uh, grati- uh, uh, gratefulness and gratitude and success for all people that I go around.
How do you can you describe the picture that you are envisioning while you're seeing yourself as a success?
I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna think that 3SM is like now in 2040. It's a company that's a mixture of Gaia.com and also Facebook. In not the Facebook that we kind of see and use now, but more like the better app that you actually told me about, Mind, or is it called Mindful? It's called
Minds,
Mind.
but what is the product? What is the reason behind creating that social platform? What is the message that you want to spread towards or on those platforms?
The 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 main reason or the main thing that I would like with the 3SM app is kind of like to combine the stuff that I talk about, that you have to have something you do, either you do it daily or you do it weekly or at least monthly, to keep yourself healthy physically, mentally, socially, and to have the 3SM that stands for successful mottos or mantras, so you can manifest and understand that you are actually in control of your own life, and what you say to yourself mentally and manifest mentally in your own head, you can achieve in the other world. And it's kind of, I want this app to be something that everybody would rather be on that app than on Instagram or TikTok or something like that. It's kind of hard for me to explain.
But what would you gain from that? What will you gain from that platform? From having that platform?
Well, it's again, I'm closing my eyes and trying to envision it. It's a vision and a manifestation in progress. So it's hard to say what I would gain from it. I would really like to. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, brother. It's too early to say, but I would really like to be uh, totally free and not dependent on systems or governments.
Yeah.
And I would really like to actually live in like my own built house, self-sufficient with water, power, and food.
What do you do to manifest that dream? What actions are you taking to manifest that dream?
I'm um, I'm writing on some notebooks that I have daily, and I'm deciding some words or some sentences that I want to manifest and put in to the audio clip that I'm listening to before I go to bed every day.
Who else is seeing these notes?
Nobody.
See, that's the problem, brother. You have to, if you want to manifest your dream, you have to take actionable steps towards doing so, and you have to share your dream with the world. And often you have to do something without even knowing what you're doing and learn underway, like you're doing with the streaming, right?
Yeah.
You should just keep on streaming and just do that. Do like I did. Set a challenge for yourself that you're going to stream every single fucking day for at least X amount of hours, and you're going to do that for X amount of days or months or a year. If you do that, and I swear to you, this is going to go back to the things we talked about the habits and the addicts and stuff. Because if you do that every fucking day, you're going to add some percentage of value to the knowledge you're possessing in streaming. You're going to keep on building your stream. And when you add 1% each day, you're going to end up with 37% better at the end of the year. Now, if you keep doing that, you're inevitably going to reach success. But you have to share that. You have to do that every day and just keep on doing it. And you're already doing it. You're already on your way. Just don't focus on the money. Focus on what you want for yourself, the freedom, the detachment from the government, the self-sufficiency, right? Keep on doing that and that will come. That's how manifestations work. You do that every day and you love doing it. And even when it's hard, you keep on doing it. and you will just feel gratitude and fulfilled, and everything will come to you. That's how quantum physics works.
Yeah, that's true, brother. And by the way, thank you. And it's really how do you say, it's really crazy to see how everything just seemed to be working out if you're focusing on the positive. That's why I'm not joking when I say I have I have three mantras that I brought back from Nepal that I use for myself daily. And the number one mantra for me is whatever doesn't kill me only makes me stronger. And the second one is I only try to look in the positive, in the negative, no matter what, no matter how hard. And the third one I have changed because it almost killed me. The third one was help if you can help. I've changed it to help yourself first, then help others. Because that's what you learn when you take planes. Take on the mask on yourself before you help children or others.
Yeah, only like if you actually provide value to the others by doing so, I would definitely agree. But
Yes.
like, okay, what is positive and or negative by your like from your day right now? Your everyday life, is that positive or negative?
My everyday life right now,
Yeah.
well, I think it's fairly positive, but I haven't been able to uh, get sufficient planning for my company, so I haven't I don't have I haven't been able to be persistent enough to have a good enough plan to say, okay, Stian Stinaldo Circus is bringing you this and this service and it's cost this and this money. So that's why
Uh,
I'm kind of like right now just feeling like a boat on the ocean drifting with the wind.
yeah, but you're kind of don't estimate value right now because you don't know your value yet. Like
That's true.
what I'm doing right now, this Roots of Gaia right now, this exact conversation that we've had right now, we've gone on for 50 minutes. I've charged a lot of money for in the past. A
Whoa.
lot because people
Yeah.
wanted to pay that. Now I'm giving that for free. Do you know why I'm giving it up for free?
I thought you talked something about it.
I'm letting the product speak for itself.
Yes.
I'm basically demonstrating live that I can help people. And I know exactly what your problem is. Like what's keeping you from success. I know exactly what it is. I just need you to understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
You have to just keep on doing what you're doing right now with streaming, right?
Yes.
You should not planning a lot about the business because if you keep on planning, you will never succeed. I mean, you never take the step. I planned for 5 years. If you keep on planning, you'll stay in plan mode because it will never be perfect. You'll never know when it's ready to release. Ever. Trust me. If you just go on right now, as you've done with the streaming, you jumped in with both feet first, you're learning as you go. And if you just keep on doing that, people will see your value. And then you'll be basically told what your value is by the people that is gaining the value from you. So it's going to build over time. You're just going to have to do it every day. Just keep on doing it if that's what you love. And if it's actually helping you towards the dream that you want, do it, dude. Do it. This is exactly the reason why you should keep on streaming. You're on your way to success and the money
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, thank you, brother. It's good to hear you say it because right now you kind of sometimes I remember from the first one you posted yesterday, you talked about like $4 million in debt and stuff like that. I've never been $4 million in debt, but I've been personally bankrupt and I right now see that I really need to learn economics and how money works and everything, and that's why I'm studying it. And at the same time I really like to follow like the Donald Trump impeachment and Greta Thunberg speaking at the World Economic Forum, and I really like
But
the Twitch streaming, and I really like to just push out content because I like to talk, I like to be authentic, I like to do everything like we are doing now, just talking. I love it.
Yeah, but I'm not just talking though. I mean, when you're saying that you're watching a lot of Greta Thunberg and Trump, what is that giving you towards your dream?
Well, just the Greta Thunberg and Donald Trump talk from the 50 World Economy Forum speech, that didn't give me a lot other than actually it got me some followers on Twitch, and that was just fun, and maybe actually some friends there as well. So it got me some more followers and some more in the build up of my Twitch account.
Yeah, yeah, but that is also just that is not you. You know that you understand what I'm saying? That's not
Yeah.
you. That's you facilitating someone's content. Like if you are just keep being you and talk about your story on stream. Basically, just let them know you, who you are, and then when people come into chat, greet them. Say how are you doing, and if they don't talk back, then just okay, cool. You're just gonna wanna watch this stream. That's cool. Then you just do something interesting that is really your passion. Do something that you find funny, and the people that you need in your community will find you. They will gravitate towards you because they find your content, amusing and cool. Juggle. Do some magic tricks on stream. I saw your fire breathing. That would be fucking awesome to see on stream.
Fuck me, I don't think I have. Then I need somebody to hold camera or something. I can't do it inside, anyways.
No, no, no. That don't do it inside. But now, see, you have the technology right now. I saw you were streaming from the phone, right?
Yes,
You can do that from anywhere. And
yes.
if you do stuff like that, holy fucking shit, dude. Put your phone on a tripod or something if you don't have a friend filming you, and then just do the shit you love. And I swear you will gain followers. I mean, a fucking fire breathing dude on Twitch. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, that would be funny, actually.
Yeah, exactly. So just do who's you, right? Focus the stream, build it around you, and just make it a part of you. Because if you want to make it big, first you have to have a profile online. You have to know if you Google your name, I want to find you, right? I want to find some fucking cool videos. I want to know who you are, and just keep on building that. Just do what you love, post it, keep on doing it, and you're gonna love what you're doing, and you're gonna actually gain a lot of attention, and you're gonna gain followers, and you're gonna gain money, and you're gonna gain like events that you didn't even think about before, because people are gonna see your videos and call you. The customers are gonna come to you. You don't have to market anything.
Yeah, that's true, brother. I don't
Yeah,
have to market anything.
that's human psychology, dude, and you'll be so much happier for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. When was the last time? Do you love the circus act? Do you love doing it?
Yeah, I really like I really really like and love to entertain kids, even if they're 4 years old or 40 years old.
Yeah, but if it wasn't kids though, like if it was a audience of 2,000 people all following Stian Stinaldo on Twitch, and you have arranged this meetup, and everyone just came to Zurich because that's where you wanted to be at the time, and saw you on this stage that you had set up with the team that is supporting you while you're doing this fucking crazy act on stage. Would that be cool for you, or would that be kind of not in your comfort zone? Because that's possible.
I'm not quite sure actually, because I think the most people I ever did, like I was on Norway's Got Talent season 2 doing Diablo.
Yeah, right. See, that's I've never tried that. That sounds fucking awesome. But see, you've already been through in front of an audience that was big. Did you love it?
Yeah.
Then you should fucking focus, dude. Like, just get your gear out and just practice and have fun with it, and just tape it, and then post it. Do it live if you can. That will be fucking golden.
Tape it and post it or live it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Jeez, Luis, I can even find like juggling balls. I have this little funny selfie sticky thingy to the phone that I taped on my table here.
See, already got it, dude.
Jeez, Luis, you motivating me to do like a juggling stream after this one.
Yeah, why not? That's what you do, right? You know how to juggle. I don't know how to juggle. That's a lot of people who find that fucking cool to watch.
Yeah, wow. Now I wanted to like drink some coffee and start juggle.
See? And that is the purpose of Roots of Gaia.
It's really nice, brother.
So I hope that you're gonna have a fucking awesome time now doing. I don't know if I've seen any juggling streams on Twitch actually, but if there's not, you're gonna fucking ace that. You're gonna be the best juggler on Twitch, and that is not something everyone can say. That is your micro niche, as they say in the industry. Like your thing that you're specialized in. That is you. Nobody can come and take that away from you because you are you. Nobody can fake that, right? Nobody can be you.
That is true.
I hope that you got inspired to do something now, because
Yeah, as I'm not even joking. I'm trying to figure out where can I like post that I want to do a juggling stream, and I made myself go into like these groups on Facebook called let's see, it's called something like follow me or help me grow TikTok. No, not TikTok, but Twitch.
you don't. I don't think you have to no, I don't think you have to focus on that either. Like just do you, and they will find you. Just use the appropriate tags, post it on Instagram with hashtags, and just point them towards where you want them to go, and they will come. That's how you find those people that are truly interested in your community and they want to be with you. They don't just follow you because you followed them or because they were told so through a follow page. They actually came to you because they found your content and found that entertaining.
That's true.
Yeah.
But from one thing to another, some guy on Twitch, he sent me like a first level abonnement on a guy that's 4.99 a month, but
See,
I
that's
didn't
cool.
pay for it.
No, you didn't pay for it. He actually gifted that to you. So that means that instead of giving you money, he gave you a subscription to a channel. That's how Twitch works. I mean, you can do so much weird shit with Twitch when you get to just learn it and get into it. There's so much fun things you can do here that it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, what? Am I actually on the road to getting affiliated? I'm like, what? Is this going
Yeah.
the right way? I'm like, what?
See, just keep on doing that. And just every day that you see some growth, be happy. And if you don't see growth, be happy because you've done your part. Just do that
Yes.
1% every single day, okay?
Yes, be happy no matter what.
No matter the fuck what. I have to go actually because I have this tradition at 15 minutes ago. But it was a very good talk, Stian.
Yeah, it was. It was indeed. It was indeed too. Jeez, Louise, that was a switch around from being like, oh, I'm sleepy and tired after gymnastics to like, whoa, let's get a cup of coffee and do some juggling, switching,
Exactly.
twitching.
Exactly. That's my job. Now you get it.
Yes, I do.
Cool. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow or later, and then you have a fantastic night.
Thank you so much, brother, and be fun to watch this stream over again when it's posted.
Yeah, I think you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. I talk to you later, dude.
Yeah, peace and love.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
That was a good episode. That was a good first interview. Now the plan the plan here is interesting because now, oh my god, I have so many things. I have to figure out how to remove those things. Now, my plan is to do this for every streamer that has low confidence, anything that they are struggling with, and I see where I can do something to help. I'm gonna do that shit, and that is gonna feel great because not only did Stian Stinaldo, follow him by the way at Stian Stinaldo on Twitch, if you want. If not only did he get a good feeling about this, I got fucking motivated, and that's why my job is so fucking fulfilling. Because when I do what I do, if I do it correctly, I will leave feeling awesome for days, and that's why I love my life, and that's why I'm free, And that's why I have manifested my dream, basically. Stay tuned. I hope this is just gonna keep on going, and I'm gonna get some very interesting people on this stream, and we're probably gonna go back to Stian Stinaldo to see how he's going in, like, say a month, two. If you're watching this, Stian, keep on doing that shit. Juggle the fuck on that stream, okay? Because that's gonna be fucking cool to watch. Until next time, which is gonna be tomorrow at 5 a.m. for mine time zone. Holy crap, that's not long. Yeah, it's just in a few hours. Holy crap. I will see you next time. Have a fantastic day. Love you. Actually, let's do this outro too, because I don't have the music set up yet without crackling. So let's find the guitar. Horrible. I have to get better.